Hello, everybody. Okay, it's a little bit early. Let me see, what time is it? I think it's about 645 hours, or 0645. The princess did not want breakfast. I got her snacks ready, and to make me look like a fool, I had made a snack earlier, but then I got into a little altercation with somebody who, I don't know, just a bitch ass. They have their own issues, and they wanted to try to instigate something with me, but it didn't turn out to be anything. I tried my best to, resolve it in a manner that would have, ended the conflict, but, I guess they weren't too interested. Once again, bitch ass. I ended up making Mariah two strawberry snacks. So I'm gonna have to save one for tomorrow. I'll keep it in the fridge. I'm gonna go grab her water bottle so I can fill it with water, and then I gotta get her the computer for her book bag. I gotta be quiet. Baby, her water bottle's here. I know. I'm sorry I haven't suffered through COVID. Jeez, you act like... You don't know what it feels like. That's all I'm saying. Well, I mean, at least you're breathing. That's good.
My mom might not be.
Oh, well, focus on yourself, Kimmy.
You care about me.
You don't care about you. If you don't care about you, how can you care about other people? Okay, so then do the best that you can to do something for your mom. I don't understand how people say that they don't care about themselves, but yet they can care about other people. That never really made much sense to me because, I mean, I could be wrong, but I always heard that if you want to care for others, you have to care for yourself first. Now, is that true or is that a myth? I'm not 100% sure. But I always kind of thought of it to be true because it makes sense a little bit. You have to care for yourself first. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet first and, know what it's like to be well before you can take care of others and help them be well. But if you can't stand on your own feet and you don't know what it's like to be well, how could you possibly help others to be well? I mean, that's the reasoning that I thought behind it. I think Mariah's water bottle is in her book bag. I gotta go back inside, so I gotta be quiet. I think her water bottle's in her book bag, baby. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, her water bottle's in her book bag. Yeah, so if anybody sees this and agrees with what I have to say, please, put your comments down in the comments below, what you think about it. Is it true? Is it like an old wives' myth? Old wives' tale. Is it possible to care for other people if you don't properly take care of yourself? Maybe that was just something that was just, made up for whatever reasons. I don't know. I learn, well, as human beings, we all learn every day. Learning is not just like a one-time thing. Learning is something that happens, all our lives. All right, so let's get Mariah's water bottle ready because I imagine it was after the CCP virus that caused that global pandemic that students had to start bringing their own water bottles to school. you know, they can no longer share, what are those things called? Where people get water out of the same place. I already forgot the name. Oh, water fountains. So every morning I fill up her water bottle along with her snack and her computer. I get her book bag ready. Recently, I tried to learn how to do her hair properly. There was one time when mommy was in the hospital for a week, and I took care of Mariah, like, you know, getting her ready for school and doing all the, you know, everything that was, you know, involved with it. But she didn't like the way that I did her hair. So ever since then, she insists on mommy doing her hair. So the other day, I wanted to participate. Well, not participate, but just, you know, watch how mommy does her hair so that I can learn how to do it properly. And it seemed kind of, you know, simple enough. I only allow about like maybe 10 ice cubes the most, and I count to about like 10, you know, sometimes 9, and then ñapa in Spanish means like extra. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and ñapa. There's only been about like one day that she didn't have enough water, but it lasted her all the way to the end of the day. She finished it after PE class. This was recently. Most of the time I always get it right. The problem is that because their book bags are so heavy, I don't want to fill it with too much water and then have her have to, you know, lug that heavy book bag around in school all day. So I try to put just the right amount of water that I know that she will drink. I accidentally spilled some ice cubes on the floor. And I'm like, I try to keep the floor clean. And it's hard because there's 2 ways to do it. Well, this is just not really, this doesn't even really count, but it does pick up some dirt. The other way that I try to keep the floor clean, which is kind of like a little pain, but it works, is with this little thing right here. You know, like for instance, like look at that piece of dirt right there. Let's see if I can pick it up. See? Yeah. And then the other way is with the vacuum. But the problem with the vacuum is super loud in decibels. I'm talking about like, in other words, I turn off the video. Super loud in decibels. So I don't like to use it like maybe when people have stepped out of the house, or mom is in her room, she's awake and she can barely hear the vacuum from her room. But the vacuum is kind of hard to use because it's really loud, and it even hurts me when I use it sometimes. But anyways, let me finish this because now I made 2 scenes, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit this and put it up. Anyways, let's see the time. Oops, it's 5 to 7, so Mariah has to wake up in 7 minutes now. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Wednesday. I think today, if I'm not mistaken, is April 26th. Hoy es miércoles 26 de abril. Sí, ¿verdad? Y que tengan feliz días. Have a happy and wonderful day, and may peace and love be with you. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I have a message to all the bitch-ass people and the bitch-ass people that want to instigate fights and think like they're badasses. Find a place that's secluded where no one can see you, where there are no cameras, and where you can get your business done without getting in trouble.